Action Adventure Twins is a YouTube channel dedicated to raw underground exploration, diving into tightest caves, darkest tunnels, and places where no one's ever been before. No flashy edits, no nonsense, just real adventure, captured as it happens. Deep beneath the surface, in a flooded cave system, the two explorers prepare to dive into the unknown. High water levels have blocked familiar paths, forcing the team to push forward into areas never seen before. They navigate tight passageways, water up to their necks with nothing but headlamps to light the way. The cave is silent, except for the sound of dripping water and shifting gear.
You going for it?
I'm attempting it, man. This is so beyond creepy.
This is bad.
This is really bad. Dude, it just keeps getting deeper. Oh, wow. Hi. Oh man, was not expecting this.
No, it hasn't rained in about a week.
I know, right?
I need to maybe pull it. I can't even turn around. Alright, here we go.
The plan was simple: follow a familiar path deep into the cave. But nature had other ideas. As the team moved forward, they were stopped cold. The water was too high. Going any further would have been reckless. So they turned back. After regrouping, they chose a different route, one that hadn't been fully explored before. Tighter, darker, unknown. They pushed forward, carefully navigating the narrow passage, hopeful that this new path might lead somewhere incredible. But instead, it ended. A solid wall of rock, no way through, a dead end.
I really hope we don't have to back out of here, because we might get stuck. Oh. It's a boulder pile we'd have to dig out.
No, boulder pile?
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to dig it out and keep going.
Okay.
At first, it looked like there might be a way forward. He tried to push the rocks aside, feeling for any opening, squeezing, shifting, testing the wall. But it was no use. The passage was sealed. He could have forced it, tried to wedge himself through a space that didn't want to give. But in that moment, he made the smart call. It just wasn't worth the risk. In cave exploration, knowing when to stop is a skill in itself. They turned around. Navigating back through the narrow passage, the team retraced their steps, focused, careful, calm. And thanks to that decision, they made it safely back to the surface, tired but unharmed. Another chapter in the unknown, written with caution and respect for the cave. Caveman hikes dives headfirst into the planet's harshest places. Tight, unforgiving, pitch black, no guides, no backup, just two explorers pushing into spaces where one wrong move could mean getting stuck, or worse. This is caving stripped to the bone. On February 28, 2024, Calvin Sanders and his friend Andrew set out on a journey deep beneath the earth. Armed with headlamps, experience, and a single camera, they entered a cave few had dared to explore. This was no tourist trail, no safety lines, just raw rock and instinct. Not long into their descent, they reached the first real challenge, a narrow gap in the stone, barely wide enough for a body to pass. Without hesitation, Andrew went in head first, helmet scraping, arms outstretched, vanishing slowly into the rock. A tight squeeze, and no guarantee of what lay on the other side.
Yeah,
Here too.
it was tight with gear.
Yeah, this is tight spot. I feel it on my back.
Yeah, my gear got caught a few times. I had to just be patient.
It's like a suitcase. You know, if you're training with someone, you could just ascend twice. We found the moth party.
We found the moth party. There's a lot of moths in there. I'm fully stuffed.
I'm wiggling.
Oh. Yeah, well, I'm here. I can help.
I got it.
I'm just saying, if you got stuck. There's two of us.
I got in my pockets. That's not helping me get past the spot.
I interpreted that as literal. I was like, I've done that. Bro, that looks tight as heck.
A few days later, Calvin came back. This time, he wasn't with Andrew, but with his nephew, Jacob Sanders. Their mission, to map out the rest of the crawl and see just how far the cave would let them go. They reached the second tight passage, the same one Calvin had scouted before. Now it was time to go all the way through. Calvin led the way. With more gear and a camera rig in hand, it was a brutal squeeze. He dropped to his stomach, twisting to protect the camera as stone pressed in from all sides. The light from his helmet danced across the rock, revealing just how little space he had to work with. Breathing slow and controlled, Calvin crawled forward, grinding inch by inch through the choke point.
Making videos is harder than caving. Because to me, this is fun. This is a fun crawl to make. It's difficult right now because I'm trying to crawl through here with the camera, and since I have a camera, I'm trying to bring proper lights. And that all works towards it being just cramped and difficult and you know, kind of unforgiving. I'm in a spot here where I can easily pass, but it's hard to pass with all this gear. So here's a situation where I've been going this way, and now I'm gonna have to turn my back and sort of go up under here like this, which is, it may well open up, but that does not make it. Well, the cup is gone. It fell down a crack. Problems here, I'll just sort of cover that and get through here. If not all the action here, at least some of the difficulty of it. I got a little cramp in my back. So now I can pull my arm out, and now I'm pretty free, even though I'm still looking prison.
After making it through the tightest squeeze, Calvin and Jacob continued forward, slowly navigating deeper into the cave. Not long after, they reached a large opening. The space widened just enough to breathe, to stand, and to take in the silence around them. But beyond that point, the paths narrowed again, smaller, tighter, even more unforgiving. This was far enough for today. The cave had given them its final chamber, and they had the wisdom to know when to stop. Deep inside the twisting labyrinth of Lost John's Cave, a team of experienced explorers pushed their limits underground. The air is thick, the passageways narrow, and water rushes swiftly through the tunnels. Every step demands caution, every movement tests their resolve. John inches forward, the cold water rushing past him, pressing him against the unforgiving stone. The passage is barely wide enough, tight, wet, and merciless. He twists and squeezes, muscles straining, trying to force his way through.
Because you've got to get your arse around. That's how I would even try and get level. You can. I can't. Well, do you want to reverse up? You might have to just get out. There is another way out, don't worry about it. Just relax. Get the air in, get the air in. Hey, you've done the hard bit there. Yeah? What's that? No, I don't think I'll be able to ring safe. Sorry? I'm physically wedged. I'll have to go out. Just push out back. It's on me, you pull me! You might have to pull him back. He's stuck at this corner. That's it. Yeah? This? Oh, yeah, it looks tight. Not that I get it. Pull me! Pull him! Pull him!
The gap won't give. No matter how hard he pushes, the rock holds him fast. Realizing he can't make it alone, John calls out to his mates behind him. Their hands reach forward, gripping firmly as they begin to pull him back. Slow, steady, and careful. With a final effort, he slides free from the narrow choke point, gasping but safe. Sometimes the bravest choice is knowing when to retreat. Welcome to the Outdoor Channel, where raw adventure meets grit and versatility. From plunges through whitewater rapids in a kayak, to carving pristine snowfields on skis, and winding through claustrophobic cave systems, this channel blends 3 high-intensity disciplines into one immersive journey. Expect tight squeezes underground, white-knuckle water drops, and alpine ski descents. Tucked deep in the hills of southern Germany lies a cave just 170 meters long. But don't let its size fool you. This is one of the most intense and unforgiving squeezes in the region. Tight passages so narrow you can't turn your head, can't even breathe fully in. And right from the start, you're crawling through cold water, making a proper wetsuit not just smart, but essential. In a place this tight, this wet, and this dangerous, a mistake doesn't mean discomfort. It could mean death. This isn't a cave for beginners. This is survival underground. It takes calm nerves, sharp instincts, and a rare kind of courage to face a cave like this. So here's to the explorer behind the camera, for showing us a world most of us would never dare to enter, and for carrying the light where the rest of us can only watch from the surface. Thank you. Robbie Phillips is a professional climber and filmmaker known for pushing the limits of adventure and exploration. His channel captures breathtaking climbs, incredible outdoor challenges, and the pure thrill of conquering nature's toughest obstacles. With stunning cinematography and authentic storytelling, Robbie takes viewers on journeys that inspire and excite. Today, Robbie decided to challenge himself in a whole new way, stepping far outside his comfort zone to experience the intense and unforgiving world of cave diving. He's exploring a system known as Knots 2, a cave that demands calm under pressure and respect for every tight, water-filled passage.
So this is
Hence was what's called mincemeat haven, and the reason it's called that, the guy who was climbing it fell off and his shoulder looked like mincemeat.
oh Jesus.
And he was a diver, so he had to be dived out of the cave without injury. You'll see this just ahead. There's this rope hanging there. This is the actual haven. Where they first tried to get to the surface.
This is what, sorry? This is where they tried to get to the surface?
Originally, until they found that way we came in.
So this bucket here,
I'm not quite certain why there's a bucket there, really.
what's the story around the bucket?
I'm afraid I don't know.
It's the ghostly bucket. Okay, so we're heading out.
Right on down there.
Oh, down into this cave here.
Yeah, down there and to the left.
Alright.
As they moved deeper, the cave began to tighten, walls closing in, ceilings dropping low. Robbie and the team had reached the connection point between Knots 2 and Lost John's Cave. What followed was 25 minutes of awkward crawling, scrambling through scaffolding, and grinding through tight, unforgiving squeezes. It all began with a narrow, wet canal section, cold water lapping at their sides as they pressed forward, inch by inch. A relentless stretch that demanded patience, control, and absolute focus.
This looks ridiculous. Holy crap. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, I said I flipping wanted this, and I'm getting it. This is fucking hard work, and it's kind of scary.
It's gonna be nice to stand up in a second. Oh my god. Oh, that's so much nicer.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it feels good. Oh,
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
let's go for the good news.
The good news is we're near the end.
Fuck yes.
The bad news is there's about 2 or 3 vertical squeezes to go up.
So this is squeeze number 2. It's like my god, this is just like in Yosemite. Oh, when I did Astro, man. Flipping hell. Oh. Except I reckon this is actually easier. Just a lot muddier.
Once they made it through, they were greeted by a beautiful sight. The air was cooler, clean, fresh, and all around them, the cave opened up into a chamber carved by time itself. Delicate formations, sculpted over thousands of years, glistened in the beam of their headlamps. It was a quiet reminder of why they came, of the beauty that waits beyond the struggle. After taking a moment to admire the ancient beauty around them, they turned back, retracing their steps through the same tight passageways they had conquered earlier. One crawl at a time, they made their way out, until finally, daylight returned and the outside world welcomed them once more. Thank you for watching, and see you next time for another adventure.